Guys, in this video I will show you a step-by-step process of how to install Windows 10 operating system in your laptop or computer. For this installation process, you will need a USB flash drive with at least 8 GB of storage drive. So without any further delay, let's get started. So first we have to do is we need to create a bootable USB drive for Windows 10. To begin, open your browser and in search bar type Windows 10 download and press enter. It will display Windows 10 search results. Now look for the official Microsoft website and click on it. Once you're on the Microsoft download page, look for the section Create Windows 10 Installation Media. Then click on the Download Now button. It will download the Windows Installation Media Creation application. After download complete, right-click on the file and click on Open. It will open the Windows 10 setup process. After a few seconds, tool initializes. Accept to agree to the license terms and conditions. This part may take a little time, so be patient. Next, choose the option Create Installation Media USB Flash Drive and click on Next to continue on the next screen and check the box label. Use the recommended options for this PC. If you want to customize the setup, you can now select your preferred language. The addition should remain set to Windows 10 and for the architecture, choose 64-bit or 32-bit if your system requires it. After making your selections, click Next. Now select the first option, USB flash drive. Ensure that your USB flash drive has at least 8 GB of free space. Keep in mind that this process will erase all existing data on the drive. So, if there is any important files, be sure to back them up before continuing. If you prefer to download a Windows 10 ISO image instead, you can choose the second option, but in this tutorial, we'll go with the USB flash drive method. Then click Next. On the following screen, you'll see the drive letter of your USB flash drive confirming that it's properly connected. Once verified, click Next again to begin process. The tool will now start creating a bootable USB drive with the Windows 10 installation files. This may take us several minutes to complete, so I'll fast forward this part in the video. Once the creation process is complete, you'll see a message confirming that your USB flash drive is ready. You can open the drive to verify all the Windows 10 setup files have been successfully copied. Click the Finish button, then safely eject the USB drive from your system. Your bootable USB drive is now ready, and you can use it to install Windows 10 on your laptop. This is my Windows 10 bootable USB drive, and let's connect the USB drive into my laptop. Next, you need to access the boot menu. I'm using a Dell laptop, and on most Dell models, pressing the F12 key will open the boot menu. If you're using a different brand such as HP or Lenovo, use the boot menu key specific to that brand. To do this, turn on your laptop and immediately start pressing the F12 key repeatedly until the boot menu appears. Once the menu appears, you'll find your USB drive listed here. It's shown USB drive with two boot options, Legacy and UEFI. Choose Legacy first. In this case, it's my USB drive and press enter. After a few seconds, the system will start booting the system from the USB to begin the Windows 10 installation. If the Legacy option doesn't work, select the UEFI option instead. This is the Windows 10 installation menu screen. Click the Next, then click on Install Now button. If asked for a product key, you can skip this step. For now, next choose your Windows edition. I select the Windows 10 Pro version and click on the Next button. Check the box, I accept the license terms and then click Next again. The installation options, select the second option, Custom Install Windows Only. Alright, so here's where you'll see your storage drive. In my case, it's a 100 GB drive showing up as unlocated space. I'm just going to select new, and since you're on single partition, I'll use full space. Click Apply, confirm with OK, and the partition gets created. If you've got multiple drives like D or E, only format your C drive. Don't touch the folders unless you want to seriously double check before you click anything, and you even little unsure to take back your important files Once you set up, select your primary C drive partition and just click on the next button. The installation is starting and it will probably take around 10 to 15 minutes to complete. So just hit and fast forward this video so we can jump straight to the next step. Once it's done, you'll be asked to select your region. Just select your country and click yes. After that, choose your keyboard layout and click on yes button again. You can skip adding a second keyboard layout unless you really need it. For setup options, choose setup, personal use, and click next. You can sign in a Microsoft account, create a new one, or set up an offline account. I'll choose offline account. Then click limited experience. Enter a name for your local user account and click next. Create a password. Confirm it, then click next. Choose and answer your security questions, clicking next after each. On the privacy settings screen, you can turn off options like location and diagnostic data. If you don't want these features on your system, then click accept. You can skip the customization experience option. If you want the Cortana, then you can click on the accept. Otherwise, click on Not Now button. Once complete, Windows 10 will finish preparing your desktop and installation will be complete. That is, Windows 10 is now installed on your system. Alright, so once you finish installing Windows 10, the very first thing you need to do is to update your system. When you update Windows, it will download and install latest security patches and improvements, but more importantly, it will download and install the newest drivers for your graphics card, sound network, and all the other hardware your PC or laptop needs to run smoothly. So before you jump into installing apps or playing games, make sure you let Windows finish updating and get everything set up properly. And that's it for today's Windows 10 installation guide. Thank you.